We're on.
Hello, everybody. This is Elisha Keating from wisdomseekers.net, and we're here today with Maddie, who's doing her mindful meditation, Mystic Moon Mama. And hello, everybody. There we go. One of these days, I'll have it all figured out, and we'll go on. It'll be smooth
We'll
and
be on time and on the right day. And
yeah. Well, yesterday,
yesterday was an exception. You're going to have to tell Elle she has to move her birthday to the July 9th or something so I can come and join you for dinner.
yeah. But it was a really good food. They've changed their menu at Namaste.
I don't think I've been there since, God, it's been a long time.
Yeah, well, last time I was there before that, well, I had lunch there with Jen when she was here, but the last time I was there was with you for
I
lunch.
think that was the last time I was there too.
No, you went afterwards, I think, with somebody.
Oh, I think I took Thomas there.
Yeah. But anyhow, uh, their menus they've added on a whole bunch of new things, and we had something called chicken royal curry. It was really good. And then a few other dishes as well. So I enjoyed myself. I had only slept 3 hours. I didn't go to sleep till 3, so I was punch drunk. And I'm actually, when I'm kind of not actually inebriated, but kind of, energy drunk or tired drunk, I'm really funny. And so they're asking, what number do you want to go? 10? No, but Al says, I said, 3. Finally, I told her, don't listen to me. Oh, but yeah. Anyhow, I had a lot of fun. So it's a good thing Elka was there to look after me. So you were looking at something just a few minutes ago that was really entertaining. Where did you get the different levels?
The Ascension,
Yeah,
that thing
different
I
levels
showed
of,
you.
yeah.
It's on one of my groups called the Best Magical Spells.
Oh, okay.
And it is what is ascension? 3D, 4D, 5D consciousness. When we use the word ascension, it is in reference to elevating the human consciousness to a higher dimension, frequencies, and realities. We can look at this in terms of 3D, 4D, and 5D consciousness. Humanity has operated from 3D consciousness level for centuries. As humanity evolves, we are ascending into higher states of consciousness 5D. And then it just describes how you are in 3D, 4D, and 5D energies.
What's the 5D? What does it say about that? Because most of us have survived 3D anyhow.
Probably wouldn't hurt to go back and read them though.
Yeah, let's
The
do 5
5D,
and then we can then we can go back and see how it's different from 5D.
yeah, 5D consciousness resides in love and neutrality. There is no duality and no good or bad. In 5D, there is no competition, and we know there is enough in the universe for everyone. You feel overwhelming emotions of love and compassion for life. Mother Earth and the stars in this space we live, free from conditioning, and live in oneness with yourself and others. This is known as self mastery and will create peace on earth.
I like that. Okay, so basically that tells you it's just the opposite of 3D, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess 3D consciousness is made up of low, dense vibrational frequencies and operates in duality and separation. People operating from the 3D look at things from a linear perspective and only understand what they can see and touch as being reality. Life feels like the survival of the fittest, and you are identified by the way you look, the job you have, and the car you drive. In this consciousness, there are many programs that condition the human mind to operate in this state.
That's pretty cool, actually.
And then the 4D says this is the gateway to 5D, but still operates in duality. It is the beginning of recognizing there is something more than self. 4D consciousness, I think a lot of people are still in the 4D. 4D consciousness begins to awaken you to the idea that we're all connected and there is more to life than what meets the eye. This is when we become curious about self-exploration and begin to connect to something more than ourselves. This is often referred to as an awakening. So I
Yeah,
think a lot of people are still in the 4D right now.
well, they are, and that's unfortunately 4D. Some people actually choose to stay there because the 4D includes the realm of demons and things like that. Because they can't go to they can go a little bit into 5D, but they can't go all the way into 5D. So if we want to clear up the earth in 3D, we have to do the clearing in 4D. So a lot of people who are warriors will choose to stay there at least for a time being to allow the 4D to be cleared up a little bit because it's all a dream. It's nightmares and thoughts and I don't know anybody who doesn't occasionally have crappy thoughts, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we don't nothing once it's created. So if you have a crappy thought, it has to go somewhere because you don't stay there. So it goes to the 4D. So but thoughts can be not uncreated but shifted because you can't get rid of energy. You just have to transmute it, right? So a lot
Mm-hmm.
of people will stick in 4D so they can go up to 5D.
Right.
And yourself when you're waking up, we go through the 4D and it changes whatever we were doing in the dream state or the night state. It changes and we come back with weird dreams. It's because we went through the 4D and everything got warped.
That was funny. There was a young mom in town here that stopped by yesterday. I just gave her some money because she's got a single mom, and
Oh yeah, single
her
mom.
one young son is a little bit autistic, I think, and he was here. He was a pretty nice kid, but she's got another one that's in hockey, loves the hockey, and it's very expensive. And
Yeah.
like she said, her rent keeps going up, the groceries keep going up, everything keeps going up except for her wages. And so
Yeah.
she's been asking a lot of people for bottles and stuff like that
Hmm.
just to try and make some ends meet. So I invited her over so I could give her a little bit of money. And she was telling me that she has been going through these crazy, crazy dreams.
Hmm. So she's
Like she said,
probably expanding too then, eh?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, my grandson's in baseball and that's super expensive too, but not like hockey.
Well, I mean, he's only 13 years old and he wants it so bad. He's trying to find a job, but nobody will hire him until he hits 14.
Yeah,
And
but then he can,
it's like a $3,000. The next level that he wants to go in is like $3,000. And she's like, I don't know where I'm going to get it. So I said,
why
don't
don't you,
worry. We're going to manifest it for you. Don't you worry.
why don't you go on the, where people donate, uh,
Mm,
what do you
GoFundMe.
call it? GoFundMe or something like that.
I no, 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 no. I will not do GoFundMe.
Well, they have other ones too,
And
like,
I'll do other ones, but GoFundMe, nope. Not
you know.
not after what they did to the Canadian truckers.
Oh yeah, no, that was but there's other ones.
Yeah.
I just don't know them. That's the thing there, but there's other ones.
I'm sure if I could just put something out to even the people here in town, because they're pretty
Uh,
generous and they look after their own here.
they should, and they should be funds for kids like that. I just don't.
Yeah.
I've never had a boy, and I
I'm
never.
going to check into it because I'll bet you there is
There has to be.
someplace. I'm sure there's got to be someplace that she can
Yeah.
get some money to help her through this. Because I don't know. I think maybe He may have died. I think he died, like the
Oh,
father.
that makes it even harder.
Yeah.
But widowers get more attention too, so she can use that to her benefit. It,
Well, I'll talk to her before I step out and do anything because I mean, it's not like she hasn't put it out there herself, but that's her putting it out there, not
but she's
me.
a young mother, right? So she
Yeah,
wouldn't have all the experiences that you and I have had.
right.
And as we get a little older, we don't care as much what other people think.
Yeah. Well, boy, isn't that the truth? I mean, I used to, when I was back in my 30s and 40s, good Lord, I wouldn't even put a foot outside the door without my hair perfect, my makeup perfect, clothes perfect, everything. Now I just throw everything up in a bun and away I go.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care what I look like. I don't care what you think. This is
Mm.
me. Take it or leave it.
Yeah. And so, well, it makes life a lot easier, doesn't it?
Sure does.
Yeah, because I do remember that stage of living where I had to look nice and everything and
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't even bring my garbage out to the curb.
that is bad.
Yep.
So, but
So glad I outgrew that.
yeah, thank God, that we can continue to grow.
Yeah.
But yeah, I suspect that you'll find that, and it might be too that maybe a like Askews will sponsor her child or something like that.
Mm.
And I don't know
That's,
that,
um,
but there's lots of companies that would sponsor a gas
and
station.
he's doing really well too. Like he's like right at the top of his league and everything.
Well,
So
if
it
he's
would
that
be it would
passionate,
be a worthwhile investment for sure.
yeah. Well, just having that would be not an ad, basically a living ad.
Yeah.
So, and it also, but talking about that, if I didn't own my house and the rent's gone up to 2,200 or something,
I
there's
know it's
I,
ridiculous.
I'd be living on the streets.
I certainly would be. And
Mm.
I'm just so grateful. I'm also talking to a um I don't know how young he is. He's got 4 kids, but he's in Iraq. And we just kind of he messaged me. I was on a group and had told that my daughters had passed away, and he messaged me with condolences and heartfelt this, and then we just started talking, and he wants to know about our culture, and I'm learning more about Iraq. But it's listening to him, I am so grateful
Yeah,
for
well,
whatever I have.
yeah, their culture, they live in bombed out areas and
Yeah, like he said, they have no infrastructure. Their bridges are gone. Their roads they're not looked after. He said you can't even go to the hospital. They don't have medicine for you there.
also the women are a different they're not
We
quite,
haven't gotten into the women discussion yet, though.
and you don't probably want to.
Oh well, his wife died 5 years ago, so
Okay, so he
he's
understands a lot of the pain then.
yeah, yeah, and I think that was another reason why he messaged me was because he could relate.
Mm.
But yeah, it's just quite interesting learning about another culture and like he said we're free over here. Like how free can you be? I don't know.
Well,
Well, at least they get news.
well, we can get news.
When I told him what our government has been doing here with news on Facebook and everything like that, he was like, "What?" He's like,
Oh,
"Why would your government do that?" And I said, "Because they don't want us to know the truth.
well,
They
no,
don't want us
because
to know what's going on out there."
well, that's but did you know I don't Krista Freelander, the second in in Trudeau's government.
Hmm.
She was secretary for WEF.
Oh, I believe it. Yeah. Oh, I know she's there. She's
She's not on their website from between middle of November to the end of November. She's gone. And they reached out to ask her what's happening. No comment.
Really?
But she's no longer on their website, which could be a feint, I mean, that's how much I trust.
Hmm.
But
Well, I guess time will tell what's going on there.
well, some and I have to go under this under psychic rather than factual. But they're saying that that part of the government is starting to disintegrate.
Well, that would be good.
Yes, it would. The structure is starting to fall down, and this year we're supposed to not beginning because they've said that for years now. We're supposed to have people aware of what's happening in the government rather than just blinders on.
Hmm.
So, and with
Well, let's hope.
I'm ready for it. I'm ready
I
for
think
people
everybody
to wake
is.
up. Yeah.
It's time for a change, that's for sure. Well, and that's what I said to the young guy from Iraq that I'm talking to also. He asked me if I was aware of the war that was going on over there, and I said honestly, I said I don't watch any news. I said yes, I am aware of it. I said, but I don't watch the news. I don't. I said I
You
just
don't get the full news anyhow.
well, yeah, we
Yeah.
yeah. What was my point here? Um, I guess we were talking about war and stuff and God, and
Hmm.
he wanted to know what my beliefs were. Did I believe in God? Was I in a religion? And I said I don't believe in organized religion. I said I am very spiritual, and yes, I do believe in God. I said
Hmm.
my God doesn't hate and doesn't agree with war.
Yeah.
And he said that's my God too.
Yeah.
And he
And
said
that,
that's my Allah.
okay. So he's a Muslim. Um, in reality, that's us moving out of the third dimension more and
Well,
more.
and that okay, so that was my point too. I said my
Yeah.
heart goes out to you and to everybody in the war zone right now. I said, but it's now up to the people. They have to change this. They
Yeah.
will have the power to change this.
And it has to be grassroots. We can't
Yeah.
do it from the top down. We have
No.
so when Russia fell, when the well, it's not Russia, when USSR fell, it's because all the people would get out and walk at 5 o'clock because that was when the news was on and everybody knew it was the same as our news, what it was fed to them. So they get out and go walking and they start talking. And it was a grassroots that broke that particular back.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, they didn't have an infrastructure to take over, so they ended up with what they have now,
Right.
which is something I'm not going to get into.
No. No.
But
No, but we should actually talk more about the energies today. Today is the new moon.
yeah, you were saying it's 11/11.
And
Is that
today
the
is
year?
also when you take 2024 and add it to 1 and 11, it all comes out to 11.
Yeah.
So it's pretty powerful portal, 11 portal today.
Do you know who Miss Fenn, Cecile Fenn? She's a South African psychic or spiritual teacher. I've
I don't know.
her
I
for,
don't know.
I've followed her for about 20 years, 15, 20 years. Only for some stupid reason, I forgot how to say her first name. Ciel, Cecile, then she's really quite good, but she's the one that when you know the August Lionsgate,
Hmm.
she was the first one I ever heard talking about it, the Lionsgate, and
Hmm.
it's spread out, I think, from her.
Hmm.
But she was talking about 101, how big a portal it is, the energy that's coming in.
Hmm.
And honestly, I don't think it matters how highly evolved you are. I do believe that the energy is going to rock even the most sophisticated spiritual person on right now, because things are coming in. It's almost like boulders being thrown at us
Hmm.
rather than the air. And one of the things I think that's happening, and I'm usually right, I haven't read this anywhere else, but I think I'm right. Because we're moving from the third, fourth to the fifth, the logic we've had, the logic that we use is being transmuted, shifted. And so people who are strongly logic based are going to have a harder time dealing with this shift, because we have to change our logic. And I've said this for quite a while. I'm very logical. I'm just spiritually logical. And that's what I think people are shifting into the spiritual logical. So here on earth, it's logical that you go to work, you get paid for what you're doing, and you have to work hard, right? And I don't think that's actually going to shift and change in the fifth dimension, but I do believe that we'll go to work, but we'll work in something we love, which most people don't logically do that. We'll get paid for it, but we're not necessarily with money, but with abundance. And I forgot what the third point was, but we'll enjoy ourselves. And that's not necessarily a logical point of view. How many times have you heard of people when they're little kids, they like this 13-year-old, he loves hockey. And chances are he's not going to be able to do it because of the God Almighty dinero. But with the new energy, he will be allowed to do it, because things will just fall into place because people have a big heart. And it
Well,
won't.
he's also very determined. Like he is
Yeah,
determined to get a job and put all his money away and put it towards this because he wants it that bad.
yeah. And so if he wants it that bad, then that will influence the 5D, and it will come to him. But logically, in the third dimension, that's not a given, right?
Right.
But so we're switching what I'm trying to say is we're switching our style of logic. And the people who are very logical are going to have problems, right?
Hmm.
So unfortunately I have seen that happening in the last couple of weeks. Logical people are suffering really bad.
Hmm.
So all you have to do is shift your logic. No biggie. It helps with you if it helps with your dyslexic or autistic or on the spectrum, because people like that are less logical in the normal sense.
Right.
But that's no help for people who are very logical, especially if they're very smart.
Hmm.
Okay. So what's the next? You said that there's more dates happening. Like today's the 1-1 portal, the portal, the 1-1
Yeah.
portal. Is there's I think there's some more things coming this month too, but I didn't read about them.
Oh, I'm not sure. I'm trying to find where I even had that.
Okay, because I know I got Cecilia Fenn, that's okay. She's the one I think I read that about from.
Well, this I've got this from one of my groups. It's the 111 portal. Today, the 111 portal is a supreme gateway and a powerful alignment, urging you to focus on your thoughts and beliefs. The 111 portal represents new beginnings, intuition, and manifestation. Take this moment to discard limiting patterns and allow positive change into your life. welcome transformation, and let the energy of this powerful portal guide you towards a more aligned and fulfilling life on Earth.
That's basically what I said, but I use the word logic.
Yep.
Okay, I like that.
The journey, Thursday, the 11th of January, 2024. Are you living for a dream? Are you counting down the weeks, the days, or even the minutes until you're finally where it is that you want to be? Everyone needs a dream, good or bad, which everyone needs a dream or a goal which they can work towards. However, the key to real happiness is learning to love where you are now as much as where you are going. It is about learning to love the journey just as much as the destination. This way you can ensure that you never miss a moment. Then we have the universe is saying to you today, every sunrise is a reminder of life's endless possibilities. As you step into this new day, carry with you a spirit of gratitude and optimism. See the beauty in small moments, the lessons and challenges. You are capable of greatness. Let today be a step towards that glory.
Hey, that sounds like it was written for you.
Why?
Notice your greatness. Step into your destiny.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if it was written for you, it was written for for not because we represent everybody, right? So yeah, I think that's pretty cool.
What else? The universe is saying today the new moon in Capricorn, the 111 portal is all about bringing in abundance and prosperity. It is also about hard spiritual awakening, growth, and inspiration. There is a lot of energies coming into the planet this last week. You may have struggled to sleep, head pressure, head chatting, body aches, flu like symptoms. This has to do with the upgrades and downloads coming in hard and fast. Surrender and let yourself grow and shine.
Yeah, yeah,
I
no,
think
I
that
agree.
one, I think this one's more for me, the surrendering and
Oh no, I didn't. Well, last night I actually slept 8 hours, but I woke up
wasn't
and
that
I
too
was,
funny? My sister messaged me and she goes, "Oh my God," she goes, "I slept like 12 hours on and off." Like she not more on than off, she said,
yeah,
but 12 hours and she doesn't ever do that.
I don't either. I mean, went to sleep at 1 and I woke up at 9:30. And again, I sleep like she does, and I wake up and I fall asleep, wake up and fall asleep. But I woke up and I was nauseous when I got up.
Hmm.
That's weird. Why am I feeling kind of nauseous? Because I'm not sick that I know of. So I agree that, and the headaches and things like that. I've had a headache on and off for about 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I don't usually get headaches anymore.
Hmm.
I mean, headaches used to be one of my go-to pains, but not lately. So
Hmm.
your hair looks really nice, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Mm.
I'm just thinking it looks like hell.
Oh, I think beauty's in the eye, but I thought your hair looked really nice.
Thank you.
Yeah. And you see mine is down
Yeah.
because I
I
washed
tell you, that flaxseed stuff is amazing.
it. Really is. I put it on before I washed it. I put it on, left it in as a mask, for about an hour, and it's it's amazing the feel. You know, my
Right?
hair always feels nice, feels okay, but it's amazing.
Like it's just soft and
Yeah.
like feathers, right? Same thing with my
Unfortunately, when
skin.
it's that soft, I can't put it up because it falls out.
I know that happens too. When I straighten my hair or smooth it out or something and I put it up in my little bun,
Hmm.
no point in doing that because it never stays. It just falls right out because it's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
silky.
But I started doing what you suggested and just put a tiny bit in and put it in. And it still feels really nice, but it's a little more manageable.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. And the
So
skin too. Like I said, it's the best face mask I've ever used.
I love it.
My skin is like so soft. It's like really baby soft.
Yeah, but my face also feels soft, but it doesn't feel, as you get older, your face feels soft but crepey soft.
Hmm.
It just feels soft.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Yeah. So anybody out there that's watching, if you're wondering what the heck we're talking about,
Flaxseed.
it's a flax seed that you put in warm water. You can cook it or don't cook it. It doesn't matter. It still leaves the nutrients in it, which I Googled and looked up because we were debating whether or not
Yeah.
cooking it killed the nutrients, and it doesn't. So you just take a third of a cup of flaxseed and 2 cups of water, cook it for 6 minutes, and then let it cool and strain it through some cheesecloth or something that's easy to strain through, a t-shirt, socks, pantyhose, whatever
Because
you
if
can.
you don't, you have seeds all over your face and you
A
don't
lot
want
of,
them in
well,
your
and that's
hair.
not the, I mean, well, in the hair too, but the problem with me is that when you take it off your face, you got a million seeds that could probably clog your pipes eventually.
Yeah, yeah. But it's not that hard to hang it and let it drip for a while.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't go through fast enough, you just sort of
Well, yeah, I didn't have time to, I had no patience to let it drip through anything. So I was squeezing and churning and
oh, okay, I don't do that, but I do. If you ever milked a cow, it's the same thing.
yeah. But
Yeah,
so that's the beauty tip of the day.
and it's been the beauty tip of what, 2 weeks now.
I think maybe for about 2 weeks now. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's because it works. Yeah,
I'm impressed with it for sure.
I like it.
So we have another one here that says the universe is saying to you today, no matter the choices you have made in the past, the actions and path you take today creates your future. Look upon all events, whether you perceive them to be positive or negative, as valuable learning lessons. The best is yet to come.
Does that mean I get to drywall for the rest of my life? Because I've been drywall. We had a hole in the bathroom, and we were putting drywall on it, my daughter and I. And it's we're anything but professional. Anything that says the opposite of
Oh,
professional, that's us.
can I show my ring?
Yes, please pull it back just a bit. Okay,
Oh,
there.
that's not there.
Yeah, so maybe put it on a slight angle. There, that's close. There, don't move. There, it's beautiful. And it is a
So
very beautiful ring. Do you want to explain?
I will explain. I'll show it to you. I don't know if you can. It's can't really see it.
But it
Well, you
has
can see a
really
little bit
nice,
better.
it has a rainbow sparkle to it, right?
And it has, this is a feather that's in the shape of a feather. My daughter's ashes, both of my daughter's ashes are in this ring. And I just picked it up the other day, and it was the funniest thing because when she gave it to me, I smelled heavy smoke. And when I went to see my osteopath, I showed it to him, and he went, I smell smoke. So I'm pretty sure my girls were visiting.
Yeah, and I would
And
say
they are
so.
coming through as smoke because that was what the ring was.
Well, the feather, and you use the feather to move to do
I
to
do. I use my feather to do my smudging, and
yeah, so you were being blessed,
I think so.
and so was
That,
your
yeah, it's a
osteopath
beautiful,
from
it's
the
just an
sound of it.
absolutely beautiful ring, and I'm so pleased with it.
Yeah. But it does sound like your osteopath was being smudged as well, hey?
Maybe. Never even thought of that.
Well, he deserves it.
I just thought maybe because he is a little intuitive himself, and so I was wondering, I thought maybe he was just picking up on the girls.
No, I think it's more of a blessing.
Hmm,
So
that's
we
nice.
Yeah, it really is. Anyhow, we've been on for 40 minutes almost.
Yeah, we have. I guess it's time.
Yes, time for your meditation, which we came on
I'm
here for doing.
sorry.
That's what we came on to do was a meditation, right?
Yep. Yeah, I think so. I don't know. We've been doing a few things lately, so it's kind of hard to keep up.
Yeah, one of the
I'm using some real sage today.
oh cool. One of the things I'd like to do though is I'd like to do what we talked about last time is come on and talk to people with they have questions and how do they deal with how do you do
Well,
things spiritually?
yeah, I think that would be a good show to do.
Yeah, so I want to keep the interaction. Don't
Burning
burn the
my
house
fingers.
down.
Well, the string's catching on fire, but it's catching on fire where it's not supposed to be catching on fire. Don't.
Okay. Well, I don't know what to say about that, so I'm going to let you go. But we will
But
keep
yes, I would.
interactives up, but I would like to do that. All right. Thank you. Thank you greatly. I think you're doing a great job of smudging.
It has a mind of its own, I'm telling you.
Well, it's a portal day. Why not?
Well, we need a little bit extra smudge.
We
Woo!
probably do. Okay. Bye.
Oh, Jesus, I'm going to start everything on fire here.
Please don't. It'd be very upsetting for people to watch.
No kidding. Me too.
Okay, I'll talk to you in a bit then. Bye.
We'll talk to you after. Thank you again, Elijah. As always, you know that I'm always so grateful for this platform that you have given me to do my meditations.
Well, it's a blessing for me too.
So, we're going to call in our spirit guides, the archangels, ascended masters, come and join our meditation. I don't really know what my meditation is about, as once again, I just blind picked it out of the pile that I have. Hopefully, it will resonate with somebody. And that's probably enough smudging. I think it'll probably keep going for a little bit. Hopefully, you'll be able to see me through all the smoke. Doesn't matter, I guess, as long as you can hear me. So, if you would please get comfortable and relax down into your seat. Take a deep breath. Feel your chest rise. Feel the air go down into your belly. And slowly exhale. Take in another deep breath. On this breath, see a healing light flow into you and through you. Exhale. Take another breath in. You can see the light collect small particles of negative energy and toss them out on your exhale. You take in a few more breaths, relaxing more on every exhale. You're feeling lighter, calmer. You may return to your regular breathing pattern. Clear your mind. Clear your mind. Look up at the area of your third eye. Breathe in, breathe out. See a stillness. Excuse me. My throat chakra is really acting up right now. See a stillness that's easy to sink into. Your vision takes you up into the sky. You're flying. You are overtaken with an extraordinary feeling of air all around you, swirling gently, touching your skin. You feel so light, so free. You look down at the earth, and there are mountains, oceans, forests, towns, and cities. You can see people going on with daily life, running here and running there. Busy. You are filled at that moment with such peace, knowing you have no agendas. Your day is yours. You continue to soar in the sky. You spread your arms out. Experience what it would be like to be a bird, maybe an eagle, gliding gently, letting the breeze guide you through the beautiful blue skies. You're so relaxed. A few clouds start to form, and you find yourself flying through them. The temperature changes a bit as the cool dew drops in the clouds hit your skin. It's so refreshing. The air feels so cool as it goes into your lungs. It's crisp and clean. Your heart is filling with so much joy and gratitude for being able to have this amazing experience. Soon the clouds thin out. You look below to see a forest beneath you. But the trees are nothing like you've ever seen before. The colors all have a vibrant glow to them, all different from each other. As you look around, you can tell that this is a much different world from what you know. Like you went through a vortex of sorts, transforming you into a whole new world. And you start hearing voices, very quiet at first. You bring yourself close to the earth until you're standing on solid dirt. The voices are louder. You glance around, but you see no one. You close your eyes, taking a deep breath. Calm yourself. And as you open your eyes, someone says a few words to you, but not in speech as you know, but through your mind. You realize it's the trees talking to you, telling you that you are being allowed a vision of what the earth will become as you flew through the clouds. You were emerging into a new dimension, one where there are no wars, no hatred. Instead, everything is love, peace, and joy. People have compassion, empathy. Everyone is helping everyone. No one wants for anything. You communicate through thought, and healing is done with your own free will. There is a stillness. It's so calm. You want to stay here forever. In that moment, you are told you must go back to your world to let the people know that there is something so beautiful coming for all of us. We need to believe. Feel your heart grow with the feeling of love. Just surrender to the universe. You take in a deep breath and slowly exhale. Take in another deep breath. As you exhale, you slowly return to the here and the now, feeling your body awaken. Give yourself a big stretch. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. And if your eyes are closed, slowly open them. And welcome back. I'd like to thank you for being here. And as I'm reading this meditation, I said I hope that it resonates with somebody, and it just resonated like crazy with me. And Elijah, I'm going to assume she was probably laughing on the other side because we just did a little clearing before we came on to do this meditation with the beginnings of what this meditation was. And then did we not just have a talk about war and hatred and peace and love and 5D dimension going into the new dimension? So it always seems to be that I pick a meditation that totally resonates with what we are going through in the present time. And I'm going to take that as my sign that I'm on the right track, that we're all on the right track, and we're all heading towards something beautiful. So with that, I would like to say, please give Elijah a thumbs up. If you haven't hit the subscription button, please do that, as you will always be notified when Elijah goes live, and it will help her channel grow, which would be a good thing for the new year. And now I'm going to say, with that, my heart feels your heart. And please don't forget to spread the love. Namaste.